And for those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. I see a portal going in the back. Wow, it's going to be one of those kind of shows. Do me a favor, don't open portals in events, please. That would be super helpful. Thank you. All right. Now, there is a feature in Altspace where you can receive text messages. Now, I have mine turned off because when I get text messages during shows, it can really throw me off a lot. So I have mine in the off position. And, but if you do, so this way I won't be able to receive any of those during the show. But if you do need to get a hold of us, really the best way to do it is by joining our Discord, and you'll find the address on the beam right below me right here. All right. Now, I've hosted, over 700 events in Altspace, and you know what? It's a lot. It really is. And the question that I get asked every day, over and over and over again, is why are we here? So when we made this show, we thought it would be fun to turn the tables on all of you and ask you that question. Right? And I'll give you a hint if you've never been here before. How many of you are here for the first time? Put your hands up like this. I saw a bunch of people come in. Any first timers? All right, well, welcome. I think you're going to enjoy it. Very cool. All right, but the answer is these three words right below my podium. You see that? All right, so everybody, why are we here? Let's hear it.
Feed
a shark.
Really, people? I look forward to this all week. We hear it again. This time, feel it. Mean it. It's your motivation, people.
Shark.
Feed a shark. Feed a shark. Let me hear it. To feed a shark. Come on, chant it. To feed a shark. Very good. That is why we're here. And in order to feed a shark, we are going to need a shark. You want me to bring my friends out so you can meet them? Let's bring them out, everybody. You want to meet them? Yeah. All right, let's do this thing. All right, we've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got my friend Fang. Right? And now these are my friends, and they're looking good now, but there was a time, and it was a very sad time. They were wasting away to nothing. They were getting smaller and smaller, and I was desperate. I was desperate enough to become an Altspace event host. And I had hundreds of people coming through my events and my experiences, but nobody was willing to help me feed a shark. So, I was desperate. I realized you guys need some motivation, right? It's not enough to expect you all to help me save the earth one shark at a time. No, you need some motivation, and we have it for you. You're going to find that on this red circle, this red dais right here, right, you're going to see appear our aquarium. Now, this is a 12-piece aquarium-themed world-building kit, and you can fill this up any number of ways using the existing world-building kits or the other prizes that are in this one. And in this way, no two of these aquariums will ever be completely exactly alike in Altspace, because everybody's going to do something a little bit different with it, right? You may go to your friends, who previously won the show and find that they've decorated it entirely different. Like if you ever, see Courtney has a space, that's like where she's made the world to look very big, so you can feel like you're swimming through it, and it's really a cool experience. You should check it out. But yeah, so we're hoping that you're going to want this. We're hoping you're going to want this enough to be a volunteer on today's show, right? And all you have to do is if you take the pointer that's coming out of your right hand, all right, Sharky, if you wouldn't mind, heading on over there for me, I'd appreciate that. That would be very nice of you. Oh, Sharky, where you going? Back up. Go back to you know what? I don't have to work like this, Sharky. I don't. Get him. Hey, Sharky, go over by the opening. Come on, man. Oh, yeah. All right. Don't face me. Don't give me that eye. All right, everybody. Well, Sharky's going to take his time, but he's going to get there in front of this opening here. And what you want to do is you want to take the pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose. When you do that, you're going to get a spinning target, right? And all you have to do is squeeze your trigger on that, and you're going to get a text prompt that appears in the air in front of you. And all we're going to need from you is your Altspace username. Not your display name, mind you, but your username. If you don't know what that is, you can find it easily enough pressing on that blue and white triangle button in your main menu right there. It opens up before you, and you're going to see all these tabs on the bottom, and one of those tabs says me, and it has a smiley face on it. When you click on that, you can check your avatar's hair out, and you'd be like, wow, I look amazing tonight. My hair looks so perfect. And then on the left side, you're going to see that you have your display name, and right below that in parentheses is going to be your username, and that's the name that we need in order to distribute our prizes in case you're one of our winners today, okay? Now, while we wait for you to fill that up, just a quick note, if you're going to notice in the lower left on your menu wheel, at the very top of that menu wheel, you have a microphone icon. Now, when that microphone icon is open or clear, we can hear everything that's happening in your environment. So if you have some like background noise or something like that, you may find that somebody turns it to one of our moderators or to the camera, that could sometimes happen. If you do find you've been muted, don't feel like you can't participate. You're going to find this pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel, and when you click on that, it opens up a wide variety of options with which you can express yourself there. Right? I see a lot of you have a handle on that. But if I could, I'd like to reserve this one because this by far is the most distracting emoji ever, and we're going to use this as our signal, right? So let's say that maybe the roof starts cracking, or my face starts cracking, or or you actually see it cracking. I'm going to want to know about it, right? So what you're going to want to do is just use that as kind of a signal. Now, if I see only one of them going up in the corner, like we got Mr. Steele, Mr. Steele, your GF, really? How's it going? How's it going, man? Friendly name. All right. So what you're going to find is that you're going to have, should happen to you, and you do that to get my attention. If there's only one of them going up, I'm going to just ignore it and keep on going because it might be just happening to you, or you might be somebody messing around like that. But if you see a bunch of them going off at one time, like 4 or 5 of them, what we're going to find is, like that's when we'll stop the show and be like, what's going on, people? I need to know. And then you're going to be like, there's a Kraken over there. And I'm going to go, oh, no, we got to get out. So that kind of thing, can happen. All right. Now, listen, I know what goes on in Altspace. I do. I've heard the things in the campfire. I've heard all about you. I know what they're saying about you. And I know how they're sending trolls to your events. And I know how, they're harassing you online. And I know all that stuff that goes on in here. And you know what? We can band together and stop it. All you have to do is send them a come visit. Right? Tell them it's a great show. Tell them it's a lot of fun to be on, right? My friends will get to eat, and Altspace will be a better place, right? And the best part is we did it together. Okay. All right, cool. So now the way this is going to work is you're going to notice on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. It's true. That's what magic looks like in VR. So if you'd like to be on the show, all you have to do is just go ahead, press that raise hand button. Right. And while it's starting to fill up already, we already have 2. All right. Does anybody want to help me feed a shark? We're going to need we have 5 already. Oh, wow. Okay. We got options tonight. Like to have the options. All right. 1 second. I'm just going to call up my notes here and we can get started here. All right. Very good. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, we got 6 people already. Oh, this is good. All right. Melvin, Buster, and Fang, would you like to hear tonight's specials? Okay, all right, let's open the menu and see what we got. And the irony there, it is actually a menu that I'm going to be opening up. All right, let's see who we have today. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. We have Roland Yolen. Here we go. All right, and who else do we have? We have TV Don. We're going to have TV Don on. And we also have Crash Science. I can't see the full name. I think that's the name right there. All right, everybody. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to extend these bridges here. Sharky, would you get out of the way, please? Come on, man. I can't work like this.
Go first?
Yes, Mrs. Producer. What's going on? What's going on?
TV Don has removed himself from the list. You're going to have to pick a third contestant.
No, TV Don. Did you maybe press the button by accident? No.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, you're going to have to raise that hand button again. Okay. So would you like to be on the show, TV Don?
Yes.
Okay, cool. When you
Hey,
press
you
that
gotta
button,
make sure
and
you
we wanna
douse
make sure it
yourself
stays
with
blue,
salt,
so don't press
pepper,
it again, okay?
and chocolate
Yeah,
sauce.
and again,
and
you're
some
going to
other
need to be
shit
able to
first.
have an open microphone to be on the show. All right, now I'm going to extend my bridges here, and if I've called your name, you can come up, but be very careful. Wait for them to fully extend first. We don't want to see anyone get hurt just yet. And also, if you have to recenter, now's the time, because if you do it on stage, you end up in the audience, just like this, and this is awkward for everybody. How's it going, everybody? How you doing, Dargon? What's up? Fist
I'm
bump.
on the show.
Fist bump, man. Come on, give it to me. There you go. Very nice. All right, everybody, let's come on up here, those that I call. All right, we've got Roland Yolen up here. Where's everybody else? Let's see. We've got TV Don. We got Crash Science. All right, welcome. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'll pull back my bridges because here at Shark Time, escape is bad. I don't care for it. All right, TV Don, let me ask you something here. How long have you been a part of Altspace?
About a year.
About a year. I heard somebody yell that somebody just fell. That can happen. That's a tragedy, but don't worry, Sharky will take care of it, won't you, buddy? Okay. All right, so you've been on for about a year, TV Don. That's great. Have you ever been to the show before? I think you have.
Yes, I've actually fed one of the sharks.
You fed one of the sharks. Which one did you feed?
Buster.
Buster.
Yeah,
So do you remember this guy?
No.
Okay. Right. All right. Good. Yeah. Buster said you were delayed.
There was a lot of seasoning.
Okay, cool. Yes, there was. That can happen. Do you have a strategy for tonight?
Answer the questions and get them to vote for me.
Yeah, you got to win them over. And look at them. There's a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. It's going to be okay.
Tough
All
audience.
right, good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Crash Science. Let me ask you. How long have you been around Altspace for? Oh, what was that? Oh, sorry. Who's full of what now? Shal Anthony?
I didn't
Oh, this I have to address because this sounds like it requires editing. I don't. You all may notice I don't like to edit. Okay, who's full of what now? I think it was you.
It was a name.
No, it was me. It was me.
was
I
you.
said as long as they're
Okay.
not shit, the sharks will eat good.
All right, you listen, our camera's right there. Our YouTube camera, you got to kind of watch that, okay?
No, no,
All right,
you
that's
won't.
the only
Okay,
warning,
okay.
man.
You're good.
Don't make me edit. I hate editing. Hand gets really shaky when I have to
I'm
edit and
innocent,
things start
man,
to
I
go
tell
horribly
you.
wrong. Okay, well, that threw me off a little bit. Let's see. Where did we leave off? Right, Crash Science, I'm sorry. How long have you been around Altspace for?
Like about a week.
About a week. All right, so you're still fresh. Should we throw them back, people? We work with them.
No.
Think. Work with them. Okay, all right. So we're gonna hang on to you. That's good. All right. Do you have a strategy for tonight? No. Okay. Well, just relax. I think you're gonna have a good time. Now, Roland Yolen, let me ask you: how long have you been around Altspace for?
2 years?
2 years. And you've been on the show before, right? I recognize your name.
Once before.
Once. Okay. Cool. All right. Very nice. Do you have a strategy for tonight?
Just try to have the best answer.
That's awesome. Well, let me ask you something. Since you've been back, how did it work out? Did you win?
I did not. I fed Buster
not.
as well.
And there's still enough left of you to play, but you came back.
I
What's
did.
gone so horribly wrong with your life that you would do that?
Work is tough.
Okay, well, that's cool. All right, if everybody will come up and join me up this ramp here. All right, once we get up here, you're going to notice, come on up. You're going to notice that we have these yellow X's up here, right? If everybody would stand on one of these yellow X's, that would help out an awful lot. All right, so just pick out an X. And once you get on your X and make yourself comfortable, all right, you can recenter, just enjoy yourself because hopefully you'll be here for a while. And if you all would, press that consent button directly in front of you, just a minor formality for our insurance company. Oh, no. Oh, no. Clear science. All right. Remember, everybody, when I told you to check in with Sharky in the very beginning? Remember how I said that was very important? Right? As it happens, bad things happen when it happens. And that effect you just saw, I feel like it's time for us to have a talk. Right? That effect you just saw, listen, sharks don't like to eat people. They don't, but they do like to eat Altspace Avatars because they're delicious. But not all of them are. The ones of us that have the green tag on or above our head, we've got this really bitter aftertaste. And let me tell you something, it's nasty. It's disgusting. It is super gross. So we have to add in this seasoning. And I know what it looks like. The admins were very concerned. But let me assure you, if you think that looks like something else, it says more about you than it does us, okay? All right. I'm glad we could have this talk. I feel so much closer to all of you. And throughout the show, we're going to remind everybody now and then.
Yeah, go
that that's
check in with
just
Sharky
seasoning.
and then you'll
You
play.
people, you didn't see nothing. Okay? All right, good. Excellent. Now
Go
we
click on the
lost our
shark.
contestant, our volunteer. If we can maybe get them back, we're going to extend this bridge as leaf. There's enough left for them to play.
Yeah, click on
Crash
him
Science,
and
did you check
click
in
on
with
the
Sharky?
shark
You got to
first.
click on Sharky's nose there and put in your username. Can you do that for me? Again? All right, cool. Excellent. There we go. All right, let's play some theme music here while he does that. And I'm going to run into the audience, see how everyone's doing. Everybody, how's it doing? I'm just killing time. I'm doing laps. Here we go, everybody. Yeah. All right. All right, we're all ready to go.
Michael Forrest.
All right, Crash Science, did you feed that in? Yes, Mrs. Producer, what's up?
Michael Forrest. We're also having issues with Crash Science's microphone. We can't hear him even though he's on megaphone.
Oh,
I heard
okay.
him.
Well, it looks like he's muted right now. Crash Science, are you able to play?
Yes,
Good.
I'm able to play it. It was
Right,
just
you're going to
muted.
need to keep that
The
microphone open for
producers
me.
are
okay?
gods.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. I think she does too. I don't know if I'd call her like I'd start a religion around her, but she's my wife, so I appreciate her. So thanks for saying that. All right, everybody, listen now. Try to press that consent button if you would right now.
Points for that later, right?
Crash Science, how'd that work out this time?
Hopefully I
work out?
don't get eaten again.
Yeah, try pressing that consent button. You press that?
There it
You
is.
did. I heard Melvin arrive beneath you. That's nice. All right, everybody, if you would be so kind as to press down on your left thumbstick, that would help me an awful lot. Right? In the interest of fairness, just take your left thumbstick, press it right in there. All right, because you know what? Here at Shark Time, escape is bad. We don't care for that. All right, everybody. All right, now what we're going to do is we'd like to make you feel more safe, more secure, more comfortable. So we raised up these glass enclosures for your protection, right? And as I said before, escape is bad. So, at our show, if you try to make, any attempts to escape, it's going to immediately disqualify you from our events. And you know what? We're told that that's excessive. But you know what's excessive? Denying my dear friends a chance to eat. It's animal cruelty, and I will not stand for it. I will absolutely not stand for it. All right. Now, the way this is going to work is you're going to notice that a number has appeared above your head. And this means that you're in the hand of our audience. All right. This is going to have the power to vote for you. We're going to find out. They're going to learn more about you because we're going to ask you some questions. And don't worry, there's no right or wrong answers here. There are only those answers that convince our audience which of you deserve to live deserve to live more than the person next to you. All right, official Anthony's got his arms out like this. It looks like it's getting uncomfortable. Is it getting uncomfortable, Anthony? I'm getting worried you're going to take off there. All right, cool. Okay. All right. So, we all believe official Anthony can fly. We're going to ask you all these questions, and depending on your answers, you're going to win over our audience. And listen, all of you have one vote to give. Right? So let's say that Crash Science has an incredible answer. You really like it. You're very impressed. All you have to do is click on Crash Science's nameplate, and Crash Science's number will go up. Right? But let's say you want to give your vote to somebody else because TV Don has an even better answer. It touched you deep. You're really inspired. You think it's great, and you can't believe that you wasted your vote like that. You didn't. You can change your vote at any time until we lock the votes in. All right? All you have to do is just click on the nameplate of your favorite volunteer, and your vote will be counted, and the numbers will adjust accordingly, as you can already tell because the votes are going nuts. You hear all that clicking? Ah, look at that. You guys all have favorites already. TV Don, let me ask you, and you too, Roland Yolen, do you guys have friends in the audience? Because that's a stretch.
No, not yet.
No, not yet. Okay. Well,
They're all my
apparently
friends.
we're gonna make some. All right, well, let's get started. We'll begin our first round here at Shark Time. All right, we're going to start out with you, Crash Science. Crash Science, are you ready for your question?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, cool. Well, you know what? We had a security leak at the Ravenhall Sea-Lab this week. That's that structure over there in the distance. You see that?
Yes.
Oh.
All right, no, well, because of that, we had to let somebody go. But the good news is we have it opening. So our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, he's on the case. He's been reviewing applications all week, and he found one scientist that he thinks is very promising. The only problem with her is that she has a very unusual field of science that I find troubling. It turns out her specialty is she's a chicken nugget scientist, and I'm not kidding about this. Look that up. It is a real thing. All right, I'm serious. It's actually a thing, okay? But, we're down here at the bottom of the ocean, and even though Dr. Starling really wants to hire this person, I don't know that that's going to be very useful down here. All right, so let me ask you, all right, Crash Science, how would that particular area of study be useful at the bottom of the sea?
I would.
That is
Do
a
you
very
feel put
good
on the spot?
question.
I would.
Yeah, a
feel put on
little
the
bit.
spot? This is why we're here, people. Oh, that's awesome. All right, good. We love hearing that. That's the point. All right, let's hear how you do. What do you
Yeah, I
think?
think it would be useful because
This would be a good
there's not very much information at the bottom of the sea, and any kind of new information, new field of study would be
Okay.
beneficial to future.
So because
research.
it's like a strange discipline and we'd have some variety, and that's always a good thing. I get it. That's a good answer. All right, TV Don, let me ask you. This person's a chicken nugget scientist. How is that going to be remotely useful down here at the bottom of the ocean?
Well, because of the aftertaste that avatars have, we have seasoning, and maybe if we mix it with chicken nuggets, it might improve the seasoning. We should ask the sharks how they like that.
I see. 1 second. Crash Science, what's going on with your hand? Everybody see his hand floating away. Wow.
Save it.
Oh.
I mean, we see body parts flying around here. It's not usually they're still at the top. That's kind of messed up. All right. Well, TV Don, that was an excellent answer. And if you like TV Don's answer, just go ahead and vote for him. Now let's hear it from Roland Yolen. What do you think? How can we use this field of study down here?
Well, tuna is considered the chicken of the sea, so
That's right. Yeah.
maybe they will be researching tuna.
Yeah, that's a good answer. I like it. I was thinking, like, when we come up with the questions, we sometimes try to guess what people will say. I had a feeling somebody might mention tuna. That's cool. All right, let's see here. All right, so listen, I want you to all take a moment to stop and think. All right, now this is serious business here, everybody. I want you to stop and think about the consequences of your actions. I want you to stop and think about what's that cable?
So the choose the
Really
one that
do
you
what?
like. Like
Hold
click
on a
on your
second.
name.
We got stuff going on in the audience. What do you really
Oh,
do?
I already did.
What is this?
Oh, okay.
What's going on? What's happening?
Like the theme music made me feel like I was at a resort. Like
At a resort? What kind of resort? An aquatic resort?
The
Club
host is
Med.
funny.
Okay. Right, well, listen, if anyone from Club Med happens to be watching us and wants to sponsor our show, that would be awesome. That'd be cool. All right. That would fit right in, We'll like do a couple of shows from there. We get some hammocks and stuff and we relax between shows. That would be nice. It's too much pressure, everybody. It's too much pressure. Okay. All right, let's see. Well, you know what? We lost track of things. We're going to lock in our votes now in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. That's it, everybody. All right, let's see how we did. All right, let's see. Crash Science. I got to ask you something. You have any plans later?
I did.
Did? Okay, that's too bad. More importantly, does anybody know where you are right now?
Not to my knowledge. I think anything that happens here kind of stays here, kind of situation.
Okay, that's good. So, like, nobody that's willing to say press charges, right?
Does he like chicken nuggets?
Possibly, we've been told, yeah. All right, well, listen, let me tell you something, Crash. Just stand on that yellow X a little bit for me. There you go. And let me ask you this here. If you'd give us a scream on the way out, I'm told it helps the process. There you go. Excellent. All right, now, for those people that are coming in late, right, everybody, if you could help me out here. What did you just see? What was that?
Seasoning.
That's all that is, people. That's all that is. Okay, cool. All right, everybody relax. Nobody get upset. Good news. We have room for another opening up here. So let's see if we have anybody that wants to be on the show. Let's see who we have here. Let's see. We have Official Anthony. That sounds very official. Let's have Official Anthony up here. I think you've been on the show before, haven't you, Official? Been on the show?
One other time.
Official. Wait, say this again. So you have not been on the show? You have
I
not.
have one other time.
One other time. Okay, that's cool. Have you checked in with my friend and co-host Sharky?
I have.
Have. All right, excellent. Well, Sharky, you don't need to be there, so get out of the way because we're going to open the bridges, okay? Right? I know what's up with Sharky today. He's a little sluggish. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges and have you up here. Now, Official Anthony, how long have you been around Altspace? I remember last time I thought you were the admin, Anthony, and apparently that is not the case. You're just a regular
That was
user
not the case. About 3 months.
with no powers. Okay, cool. So I remember you. Well, come on up. All right, here we go. Now, how did it work out last time? Did you win?
Absolutely.
Did. Oh, so you survived.
I got to feed a shark.
Oh, wow. Wait. Wait, okay, so technically they don't consider that winning, right? You know that.
Okay.
All right, well, come on.
The shark one.
Come on up here.
Shark one.
Get checked in.
Shark one.
So come on
When it
up
goes
this
somewhere,
ramp here.
I'll follow.
Right.
If you
Now,
want
what I'd
to.
like you to do is press on that consent button for me once you get on your yellow X.
How the heck did it happen?
Did you recenter?
I
don't
didn't
want to
mean
recenter
to.
up here. Okay, well, try not to recenter until
Sorry.
you get up there. That's very awkward for everybody.
It is awkward.
I know.
It's a little
Come on.
awkward.
Come on up.
Okay.
There we go. All
I'm
right, so
coming.
we're going to pull back our bridges because escape is bad. Just to get you up there, and you can hit that consent button for me if you would. All right, once you get up there. And you get on that yellow X because hopefully you'll be there for a while. All right, here we go. You're almost there. You can do it, man. We believe in you. All right.
I did it!
There you go. Just press that consent button. That's a minor formality for our insurance company. Do me a favor. Press down on your left thumbstick in the interest of fairness. All right,
Press
press
what?
it in like it's a button. That left
We
thumbstick,
did it.
press it in like it's a button. All right, good. Excellent. Just, to keep it fair. And listen, I don't want you to be nervous, okay? So here is
Okay.
a glass enclosure of your very own. Right? That belongs to you. All right. So now we're going to start our second round, everybody. And as we do, all right, there we go. Very good. We're going to reset our scores.
Just kidding.
Right, here we go. All right, there we are. Okay, everybody. So let's see how we are now. Let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, very good. All right, now, Roland Yolen, we're going to start out with you. Are you ready for your question?
Yep.
I'm absolutely not. That's what I was doing. I was stalling trying to read it. Okay, but there we go. All right, so here we go. All right. Listen, I really think we can learn a lot from our shark friends. Take the bull shark, for example. They have these short noses, and they like to use them to ram their prey. Like it stuns them. They just ram right into them, like really hard, right? And their jaws are kind of like a vice grip, And once they get something in it, they don't let go, right? They just hang on to it. They're very tenacious like that, right? And we're just wondering, could you tell us something about your life that you can't let go of?
My lizard.
Wow, good answer. What kind of lizard?
I have a bearded dragon named Mushu.
Mushu. You heard that, everybody? And what's going to happen to Mushu if Roland Yolen doesn't make it tonight? Heard that, everybody?
He won't eat.
Sad.
No.
Sad, everybody.
I haven't
All
fed
right,
him
TV
dinner
Don.
yet.
We can all go
Yes.
feed him.
All right. Well, now, TV Don, let me ask you. What can you not let go of? What can't, once you got it on there, what can't you let go of in your life? Hear it, Don.
Well, I think we're kind of on an animal theme, and I've got a Dachshund, and
Dachshund?
she's really cute. Yeah.
Is there anybody around to help take care of her in the event that you don't make it?
Well, my wife would, but she would be very sad.
Oh, it's a very
Yeah.
sad time here at Shark Time tonight,
I
everybody.
can't hear what he
We're
said.
in hard times here. All right, now let me see. Official Anthony, how about you? What can't you let go of?
I'm having a really hard time letting go of the railing when I've got this VR headset on. I'm not sure if that'll count. Especially when I'm standing over hungry sharks.
All right. Cool.
So just bear with me.
People. All right. Well, I want you to all think about the consequences of your reactions. Oh, wait a minute. What happened? The band quit? Oh, yeah. There we go. Okay, the band quit. Barely got a drum on that one. Mrs. Producer, did you pay the band? This is getting old.
Sorry. No.
Okay. All right, everybody. Well, we have officially lost our theme music. Okay. I want you to think about the consequences of your reactions. I want you to think about like the futures of these users. Okay. Altspace careers. Maybe some of them go on to be event hosts. You got Official Anthony. You got TV Don. You got Roland Yolen, who's like Pet Lizard will suffer. Right. So I want you to
It's
think
gonna
about
starve.
It. We're gonna lock the votes in 3, in 2.
Don't let Mushu starve.
The voting is now closed. Here we go. Let's see how we made out. Ooh. TV Don. That's bad. Bad news. Let me ask you something, Don. If I can, I got a personal question to ask you about your wife. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right. I'm just wondering, is she the type to press charges?
Probably, yeah.
Do me a favor. As you meet my friend Buster, I want you to yell out, "I signed the consent button. I pressed the consent button." There you go. There you go. All right. Got another one. Excellent. All right. Very good. Very, very good. Well, this is going to bring us, let's clear our scores out. This is going to bring us into our third round. Now, when you enter tonight, you may have noticed that we have in the lobby, we have a Patreon sign up there. And we also have this Buy Us a Coffee link. That's because we are trying to raise money to put on more interactive experiences like this one for all of you, but also because we are trying to raise money for an organization called the Bimini Shark Lab, and they do great work. They raise awareness about shark finning and some of the horrific practices that are, facing sharks in our oceans today. Some of the environmental challenges, things like that. And they do great work. We would thank you for very grateful to you for really helping us to do our part. But just coming to our shows, that helps a lot. In our YouTube channel, we're very grateful. And listen, we want to hear from you. We love your feedback. We want to know how you enjoy the show. Either now or when the show is over, if you go out into the lobby, you're going to see that we have a guest book out there. You can leave comments that we read after the show. So we love hearing that stuff. So we encourage you greatly. If you enjoy the show, please let us know, and just sign our guest book. Okay. All right. And if we like it, you may see it out on our Twitter, because we'll put that out there. All right. Now we're about to begin our third round here. And let's start out with Official Anthony. You ready for your question, Anthony?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay. That sounded pretty enthusiastic. All right. Well, turns out the east coast of the U.S. has been having some pretty extreme weather lately related to hurricanes. But down here at the bottom of the ocean, we don't worry about weather so much. But at the surface, that's a whole other story there. And, it got us wondering, because we've been hearing it's really bad up there. We were wondering, Official Anthony, what's the worst storm you've ever been in? And really kind of take us there. Make us all experience it.
The worst storm I've ever been? Yes. I would have to. I'm actually going to give a real answer. I was on.
Wait. Does that mean you've been lying all this time?
You got me.
I'm shocked. Well, you know what? That's totally allowed. You can lie as much.
Oh, okay, cool.
To survive. I understand. All right. So what's up? Tell us about this.
Well, very quickly, I was on the Royal Caribbean's Liberty of the Seas with my ex-wife, and that's a long story. And we were coming back up to Port of New Jersey, being followed by a nor'easter. And I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise ship being followed by a hurricane, but it is the most terrifying experience of your entire life.
Let me ask you something, Anthony. So you're going along in this following. Did it feel personal? Like did it feel like after you?
Yes, it was like chasing me.
Okay, well, do you have any friends that are like witches or something? Anyone that can control the weather or anything like that?
Oh, as I said, I'm divorced.
Oh, I see where this is going. All right. Well, just a quick note: if that particular cruise line is out there watching and would like to be a sponsor of our show, just get in contact, get in touch. We'll be happy to promote you. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Now, Roland Yolen, let me ask you. All right, what's the worst storm you've ever been in? And tell us about it. I mean, really make us experience it.
I survived barely Hurricane Sandy, actually, living in New Jersey, and the roof of our house blew right off while we were in it.
Wow.
The only area of the house that was saved was the bathroom that 3 of us were hiding in.
Wow.
So
I'm glad
that was a little. It was scary. It was definitely scary. It was very scary.
Hurricane too. That was really something. That was some pretty extreme stuff. All right.
Yeah.
Well, I want
God
everybody
bless you.
to take a moment. All right. Let's see if our music is back. It is not. Actually, wait a minute. This is the point in our show where we ask one of our most important questions. Roland Yoan, let me ask you: why do you deserve to live more than official Anthony over there?
I haven't angered anybody enough to be divorced yet.
Ooh. That was a low blow.
Sorry.
Roland Yoan, I'm impressed. All right, now, official Anthony. Officially, let me ask you: why do you deserve to live more than Roland Yoan over there?
Because she wasn't that angry. We got remarried on that cruise.
Wow!
And I got video to prove it.
The ending. Oh wow! I wasn't prepared for that. Well done. All right, everybody. I want you to really take a moment, all right, and really think about the consequences of your actions here. What is that? Hey, bot. Gordy, what's on over there?
I called
I
him
can't.
before.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Deemed him
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're trying to get people to vote for them. Okay, that's a good idea. All right, so let's see here. Wow, it's going up high. Apparently, that's working. Good strategy. All right, so everybody think about it because we're going to close the votes in 3, in 2, in 1. Voting is now closed. See how we did, everybody.
Oh,
It
God
looks
bless
like
you guys. I really did
Roland
marry her
Yoan.
again. It wasn't a lie.
Roland Yoan, let me ask you this. How do you feel about sharks?
I mean, I like sharks.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, you're about to meet my friend Fang. Does anybody know where you are right now?
Just Mushu.
All right. Well, you know what? Everybody heard that? Heard? You all know what's going to happen to Mushu.
You guys are
Right?
gonna starve my lizard.
That's what you people did. All right?
I
That's what
friended you. I
people
know where
did.
you are.
Oh, it's sad. All right, Roland, give us a good scream on your way out because that really helps the process. Here we go. Here we are.
Ah.
Oh, that was a good one. All right, nice. I know screams. I hear a lot of screams here, and that was a good one. All right, here we go. Now, it looks like official Anthony is our winner tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to take down your glass enclosure and have you come on down here so we can get your picture for our Twitter. So come on down. You can just walk off the edge if you like. Take a nice jump. There you go. Jump down here. Don't worry, I got you. There we go. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right, come on over here. Come on over here and stand right in front of this, right in front of your prize here, like right next to it. Right there you go. And turn around and face me. Now, listen, our audience can help with this, all right? So you can throw up all the emojis that you can while we take his picture here. Now, official Anthony, give me a good pose, all right? And I want you to yell out Shark Time in, let's see, 3, 2, 1.
Shark time.
There you go. Oh, that came out really good. Thank you, everybody. All right. So now, listen, at the end of our events, what we do is we take everybody. Flight Academy. If you haven't learned how, we'd love to show you. And if you have any comments or questions about Altspace, we'd love to hear from you. And again, if you do have any comments or you'd like to tell us how you enjoyed the show, please sign our guest book. And if you'd like to experience this again, we're running another show this Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern. You'll find your local time in the events tab of your main menu. So come on out and see us. All right. So let's get our teleporter going in the back in the airlock. All right. And we're going to take that out to Ravenhall Flight Academy for those of you that are interested. All right. We're going to extend our bridges here. And let's see, Sharky, why don't you head on out there? All right, there you go. Oh, you're going right through the bridge. That's not cool. You know, you don't even pay any attention to ours. All right, everybody, let's hear it for Sharky right here. All right, everybody, as Sharky goes back to his trailer. Right, Sharky. Thank you, Sharky. All right, speaking of Sharky, official Anthony, in a couple of days, you're going to receive, actually probably tonight, you're going to receive a friend request from Sharky if you haven't already. And you will be receiving a 12-piece world building kit, the aquarium themed one, shortly thereafter. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. It'll be a friend request from Sharky. All right, everybody, I'm going to head on out. I want to thank you all for coming. All right, hope you enjoyed the show, and I'll see you all next time. All right, everybody.
Awesome.
Everybody going in the portal. Feel free to join us if you want to. I'll see you all later. Everybody.
Buster ate me last time.